The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
We done shouted, we done cried, but what happens Monday night when the pressure hits your door and you can't take no more? We keep it real, we keep it true. This ain't surface, this breakthrough. God still speaks, God still moves, even outside of the pews. Real talk, real life, real faith, real faith. Be on the pew, yeah, we gon' be on the pew.
Winning.
Enjoy what God is doing. But I was brought up in the old church. And I'm going to jog your memory right quick and see if you don't remember this. Alright? The song just says, For God so loved the world. Anybody remember this old song of the church?
Now I think you can hear us. Everybody, can you hear us? All right. All right, this is Bishop Quinn,
And Jazzy Matt.
and we're glad to be back with you here on another episode of Beyond the Pew, a place for to reset with real talk.
It was
A place to reset with real talk
real life.
and real faith. Amen. We are so glad to be back with you here on yet another Lord's Day. It is Saturday, and we're so glad to be here with you on Beyond the Pew. We are still in our summer soul sessions. We are still in. Y'all do me a favor, like and share. Share it right now. Take a few moments and share to Lottie Dottie and everybody. We need you to share it.
Lottie Dottie, we like the body.
You already know what it is. And let everybody know that Bishop Quinn and Jazzy Mack are on live and in living color. To God be the glory.
For all the things.
Hallelujah. That he has done.
Will you saved today, Bishop?
I'm trying to be saved and stay all holding up the bloodstained
Still
banner
holding up the banner.
for the Lord. How's it been?
It's been good. I've been, as you know, working. So today's topic is really good because it is absolutely time for some self-care.
It is. We're talking about self-care on today. So find those friends and loved ones you know that work hard. They just keep pushing, keep pressing, and let them know that we are talking about summer and self-care on today. Get them on the phone, text them, share this live. Y'all help us get this live shared today with everybody. They need to be on live for summer and self-care. We've been working, we've been ripping and running, and we just need y'all to come in. Let us know that you're watching. Let us know that Beyond the Pew is definitely being a blessing to you. It's a blessing for us, I can tell you, to be able to come to you week after week and to share on this show. Amen. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about summer care. I think that's a great topic. Saying that we are just in the beginning of summer, and there are so many things that has been transpired, so many things that are going on, and we need to know how we can have our summer and self-care. What is self-care? Let me ask you that.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of self-explanatory just a little bit, but it's taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most simplest way to talk about such a simple word. But it's always the simple things that we struggle to do. So having a good self-care routine is often difficult because many people don't know self. You know, they say to thy own self be true. If you don't know you, it's difficult to pour into you. It's difficult to recharge you. And that's what self-care is, an opportunity to recharge. I tell my kids all the time, if you've ever worked with youth, young adult, check their pockets, check their purse, check their bag. They are guaranteed to have a charger in their pocket.
Wow.
And if they don't just have a charger, they now carry around extension cords. So just in case the plug is all the way over there, they're going to have an extension cord to get the source directly to them.
That's serious.
All right. So that's what self-care is, being able to get the source to you.
Wow.
The source of strength, the source of power, the source of energy, the source of rest, the source of love. All of the stuff that you need to reboot is what self-care is. And as leaders, as individuals, as parents, as all of this, a lot of times we just go till our battery is depleted.
Yeah.
And it's empty. And then we like to use what most people use is those chargers you can walk around with, right?
Yeah.
But even those have to be charged.
That's true.
So that's what self-care is, being able to really slow yourself down to take care of yourself in its entirety, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
And let me tell you this. I don't want anyone to get misunderstood. Self-care is not selfish.
No.
It's stewardship.
Yeah.
You cannot effectively pour into others if you're constantly running on empty. It's hard to pour from an empty pitcher.
It's not hard. It's impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah.
And I wish I would have brought some stuff with me. If the water bottle was empty, and you know how you used to do waterfalls, like, well, let me get some.
Yeah.
If ain't nothing in the bottle, I can't waterfall.
Can't.
There is nothing in there, and a lot of times this is why Most of us are short-tempered. This is why we make irrational decisions. This is why road rage is so bad. It's because we are short fused because we are not taking care of ourselves.
Yeah. I agree with that. Why do you think so many people struggle with self-care?
Because people do look at it as being selfish. What do you mean you're a mom and you need a break? What do you mean? I go to work every day. I've been working all my life. I ain't never had no self-care day or no mental health care day. Like, we look at it as if it's a bad thing or if it's a negative thing. But again, most people who work only work Monday through Friday.
Right.
They're off Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Or even if they have a second job, eventually your body burns out.
It does.
And if you don't charge it up, if you don't take a break, again, a lot of people also think self-care is getting your nails done or getting your feet done. That is a way to take care of self, but that is not necessarily self-care.
I agree.
Self-care is really sometimes doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I know that, getting your nails and toes and feet done is a relaxing space, but sometimes getting there is toxic.
Yeah.
Or the money you got to spend that you ain't got for it becomes another headache. So it's important that we just learn what self-care really is. And that's why I'm excited for the event that we have coming up on next Tuesday. And we'll talk a little bit about it before we get out of here, because you'll have the opportunity to meet with clinicians and meet with people who can really help you establish a healthy self-care routine.
Yeah, we have to take care of ourselves. And so that's the thing the Lord put on our heart the last few months about summer soul sessions. So we outside all summer. That we can engage one another outside. We should get vitamin P outside and real vitamin from the sun, from the SUN and the SON.
You're so deep today. But you know what? I read an article the other day, not an article that made me sound smart. I read a Facebook post. And it was talking about pastoral PTSD. I meant to see, I gotta find it. As it relates to being overburned, overran, exhausted, to the fact that even when you're not in a situation, you're triggered by the situation. Yeah, so post-traumatic stress syndrome or disorder is when you have trauma triggers after the event has occurred. And they were starting to have that conversation as it relates to pastoral, people who hold pastoral roles and people who are leaders in the church, and how even after they're no longer in that role, they still function as if they are, and they're triggered by everything that takes place with it. Wow. So they were talking about the importance of then having to do self-care. I think pastors are some of the most terrible people when it comes to self-care, because they're servants. Their job is servitude. Their job is shepherding. But again, I tell people all the time, you can't take care of somebody if you're not alive. That's right.
Just jump to say hello. One of our owners, Mr. Ramon Perry, God bless you, sir. He said, that's exactly what I'm doing today. Nothing.
Love
Self-care on steroids.
I love it.
I love it, bro.
I love it, badly. But it's important because you move around a lot. You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And if you don't rest, I think that's the number one thing for self-care. Shutting everything off. Yeah. Being in your house, not cleaning and, paying bills and working remotely, but literally like doing nothing.
Nothing at all.
And not feeling guilty about it.
Yeah, like I just don't want to do anything.
Nothing. And part of that, you know what? It's a learned behavior, because when you growing up, your mom ain't let you lay around the house.
That's right.
That's called being lazy. What you mean you ain't going nowhere? You ain't doing nothing. There is something for every day. Monday through Friday was for work. Saturday was for cleaning up, because Sunday was for church. Like, we have this preconditioned mind that every day has to be filled with something.
Yeah.
And I get it. Life continues and things have to happen, but we have to find time to unplug.
We do. And I remember my mother and my grandmother, depending on where I was at. I spent the summer with my grandmother. We chilled on Saturdays, but we got up and cleaned before we chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandmother would wake you up on Saturday, you smelling pine sol
Bleach.
and bleach, because she woke up early in the morning, put the coffee on for her, my grandfather, and she got up clean.
Yeah.
And so when I got up, I had to make sure the garbage was taken out. She might tell me to go in there, sweep the bathroom, might do something, and then by noon we were ready to chill for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But we had to get up and get something, and get something done. So I feel that in this season, so much going on. You're working. Some of us are family men, family women, running our own businesses, ministry.
Yeah.
You have to take a pause. You have to take a break and take care of yourself. Sometimes you need a vacation from after the vacation.
You listen, because I just got back and I need just 1 day, 2, if I could afford it.
Yeah.
But I was looking at some stuff and I like the way they make this. Your body is a temple.
It
correct?
That's word.
Now, that's why I was going with it, because some people just be so saved about it. But our bodies are a temple, and we have been charged with the duty to take care of the temple. And part of taking care of the temple is making sure that everything functions appropriately. Just like your car, after a certain amount of miles, you need an oil change.
Got to get an oil change.
Got to get the fluids filled.
Got to get a tune-up.
Topped off. Need gas.
Yeah.
Your body is the same way. And I think one way to implement good self-care is start by your eating habits. And I'm not even talking healthy yet. We're not even going there. Did you feed yourself today?
Yeah.
Have you eaten? It is 3:21. Have you put food to your mouth? Healthy
What have you
self-care.
fed your mind?
That part. What are the first things you do in the morning? So I think we as a culture have to create how we start our days, recreate how we do our days to implement self-care throughout your day. That way it's not I'm having a self-care day, because you self-care every day. So one thing that I try to do is in the mornings when I get up, before I touch my phone, to go to Facebook and TikTok, because I'm going there. Because I need to see what drama y'all done got into overnight. I don't watch the news, so that's how I catch up on what kind of have happened in the city. But before I touch Facebook, TikTok, I first have to go to my Bible app.
Yeah.
Just read the scripture, just one scripture. And normally that one scripture will lead me into another scripture and then hopefully into a morning prayer or a morning thank you just for God giving me another day. But it slows me down before I actually start diving into all this social media, social activity. So that's a way for me to create my day of self-care.
Yeah.
I remember watching a guy on TikTok talking about how he doesn't allow his mornings to be interrupted at all. He was a pastor, Caucasian guy, and he was like, his mornings are specifically for his devotion to God. Nobody can interrupt them, not his kids, not his wife, no one. He takes that time, he gets up, he reads, he prays, he structures his day to where he wakes up before everyone else, so he's still able to do the duties of a father and so forth. And his best friend passed.
Wow.
And they were calling him, but those times are uninterrupted. And one of his other best friends tried to make him feel bad because he didn't answer the phone for the call to find out that someone had passed.
Wow.
And he went on to tell him that the phone.
Yeah.
That person still would have been
gone.
So
what was I gonna do?
It was more important for me to stay where I was, so that I could prepare my mind for the news that was coming, opposed to me stopping what I was doing, jumping into that call, missing my moment to dedicate myself to God, my mind, my emotions, now answering it, getting that news, and being unable to handle it.
Yeah, and people don't understand this. Jesus rested.
I was just going to say that.
He took a rest from the crowds, from prayer. To pray, rest and to recharge.
Mhm.
And so it's healthy for us to rest,
Mhm.
rest our minds. I remember doing clinicals, my priest said to say, you need to shut your mind off, or cut your mind off at least a few times, a couple hours a day, to to make sure that that you're functioning properly.
I mean, it's needed. It's absolutely needed for us to be in a space, to be in a place where we're uninterrupted.
Yeah,
Because again, once we dive into everybody else's life and everything that everybody else got going on, it becomes difficult to bring yourself back.
it does.
So if you take time to self-care, it's almost like dumping,
Yeah,
emptying out before you get filled
Mhm.
back up.
Yeah, I agree.
Dumping it all out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I remember when I used to substitute at the end of class, we had like a dump. Like, all right, what all are we taking in today?
yeah,
What all happened today? What are we leaving in the class today?
Mm-hmm.
What are we taking today?
yeah.
And I think it's important to do some of those things with yourself. At the end of your day, what does your routine look like? Do you
Yeah.
just jump into bed with all of the stress and stuff from the day?
Yeah.
Or do you really take the time to decompress? So I really just think self-care is about restructuring
It is. It definitely
your day, meaning figuring out a way to start it, figuring out a midday way
Mhm.
to reorganize it,
Mhm.
and then also figuring out a way to conclude it in the end so that you can stay as sane as possible. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
It's a lot of movement. But the thing I like about the summer, specifically the summer in Chicago, is there are many ways that you can kind of de-escalate, many ways that you can kind of woosah and meditate that will bring you a level of calmness and a level of relaxation.
Mhm.
I was just in St. Louis for the National Baptist Convention, and across the street from my hotel, every morning they did yoga outside. And for y'all extra deep people that think that yoga is just some foreign demonic situation, it's really just a place to relax. Now, we ain't asking you to pray to the
Chant,
gods
yeah.
and chants and all that, but there are movements that you can do that relaxes your body and relaxes your muscles. So there are really a lot of things. I've also been seeing a lot of pop-up of people doing group walking.
Mhm.
So walking is very meditating, like just thinking and processing and releasing and letting go. For me, it's the water. I love going to the lake and just sitting. And we contemplated actually popping up at the lake. We've been telling y'all we're gonna be outside,
Yeah.
but we gotta get a few more things in order so that you guys can be able to hear us clearly. And we obviously are testing some things out today. So I don't think today is gonna be our best option. So we'll figure something else out that will work for us. But just being on the water,
Just being on the water.
just being there.
Let the sun hit you, let the beam off of you.
And to the bugs,
Yeah,
but prior to the bugs, just being in the water for me is just a thing. Sometimes having that guilty pleasure, whether it's that ratchet TV show where your brain ain't gotta work, or for me, I weirdly like watching people clean them real dirty, dirty rugs.
Oh, do you like that?
Because I don't have to think about nothing. Like my mind isn't focused on. I'm just wondering how long it's gonna take them to get the rug clean. Like, but being able to, dive into something, one of those guilty pleasures, having that ice cream, just one scoop, or, going out for that slice of pizza, is a way to offer yourself self-care. You know your budget, you know what you can and cannot afford. If you got a few extra dollars, take that trip.
And let me tell you something. Chicago sometimes fun. There's so much to do in Chicago.
Inexpensive. Sometimes free.
Yeah.
Sometimes
There's a lot to do. So go outside, get outside. If you don't remember, go on the porch, go on the patio, get up, go outside, go do something.
And I'm a people watcher, so I love a good patio.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love to sit on the patio.
I promise you, it'll help you.
But you were saying earlier, like I still go back to the fact that one of the main things of self-care is really just resting. And Jesus rested.
Yeah.
Like that simple.
Yeah.
Now he got back up because we were being people and we just act like we didn't know what we needed to do, and he just had to come save us
Right.
because the wind and the seas was blowing. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's really just rest, taking time to rest. I'm not saying sleeping. I'm just saying rest. And maybe that's the question you need to ask yourself. What brings you rest? What brings you peace? What calms you down? What centers you?
Yeah.
And that's all really meditation is.
That's all.
Honestly, after you pray, you should be meditating, because meditating is a time when you're quiet and you're listening. And maybe that's why some of y'all going through, because y'all just pray, you get up and go.
And you
don't sit and listen
you don't have no
and
time
wait
to
for an
listen.
answer.
Yeah. I agree with you.
So spending time just meditating and being quiet and silent. You know what else brings me self-care? And it's going to make me sound real deep. Being at the altar.
Yeah.
There is times in, maybe not this season. This season is a little lighter. But in some heavier seasons prior to this season when I was sick, I just used to go to the church sometimes and just sit there.
Oh, yeah. I've done that.
Just
I have gone to the church with knowing nobody is there, and there's sometimes I would lay in the middle of the floor of the altar in silence, and then there's been other times that I might put some worship music on, and I'll just lay on the floor and just be in His presence with silence. You just need that. It
gave me a newfound respect for. I actually don't know what denomination it is, but they have like prayer rooms where you go and kneel, and not the confessionals, but like just rooms where you just go and be in that room in peace. It's just a quiet space. I have the ability to just walk in my church or walk in the church and sit at the altar, but everybody doesn't have that option. Unless it is a church that has kind of like a prayer room.
Yeah.
You see them a lot of times like in the hospitals because you go because
the
your loved one is sick, things like that. Maybe that's something you need. Talk to your pastor. Like, Pastor, can you open the church once a week? Can we get the church open? Because I just be needing to go sit.
Yeah. Want to go sit and want to go here. And you'd be amazed, I can tell you from experience, what that does for you, just to be in His presence, be in the church by yourself, and just getting a clear mind and being able to hear. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a big deal, but I encourage you guys, for those who are not working Tuesday, and we'll talk, like I said, we'll talk about it in detail in a second, but I am Tuesday to come out. I guess we can get into it.
Yeah.
You got the flyer?
I have the flyer. Y'all share this. Let it go viral. Our brother, AK, will be cooking on this coming Tuesday. Soul, food, and self-care.
So I'm excited for this for certain reasons, because as Black people, we love soul food. Love to eat, right?
Yeah.
So now we take something that's comforting to us and we pair it with the mechanism or mannerism of how to take care of ourselves. Win situation, right? So Tuesday, if you guys are not doing anything, Chef will have the burner out. He will be outside, and he will be serving up. I know he said he was going to do a lamb chop bowl. I think that's like lamb chops, rice, veggies. I think he said he's going to do his honey garlic wings, which is a grilled, I guess that's what you call it. I can't think what's the other word. A smoke. A smoked wing with like a honey jerk sauce on it. And I love his honey jerk sauce. He'll do a couple sides. He said he'll have a couple of vegetables. He may do mac and cheese. But I'm excited about the lamb chop bowl.
Oh, yeah. And
then he said he may also do like a chicken bowl, maybe over salad or something. But I'm excited about it because, one, this is an up-and-coming Black man. He was just on our show was that last Saturday? Last Saturday. He was on the show last Saturday. He's a dad, but he's a genuine guy who is making a genuine living.
Yeah.
Providing yummy food for the soul. He's been popping all week. Outside yesterday, sold out. So again, we're not just offering you anything. He said, I think the highest thing he'll be selling is $25, and he gives very good portions.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, CJL Counseling will be in the building, just offering services, informing you of the different services that they have, but talking about self-care, leading you through what a good self-care plan could be for you. And of course, myself, Bishop Q, will be in the building, just talking about doing things beyond the pew. And this is exactly what this is. Yes, church can be a mechanism of self-care.
Yeah.
But after the pew, what do you do?
What do you do after the pew? That's
the rhyme. What do you do after the pew? So I'm excited for this event, y'all. So y'all come on out. The address is 20280 Governors Highway, Suite 205. But we will be in the parking lot. It is in Olympia Fields. If you want to come and sit, there will be space in the suite to come and sit. We also would like you to just come and sit and see the space. Services are offering there. So counseling services, a couple of events that we got coming up that will take place there as well. If you go to the page, www.xcare.com, you'll see some of the community events that they have coming up. You can sign yourself up for counseling. You can sign yourself up for so many things, y'all, because as Black and brown people, it is time. It is time for us to really heal ourselves from the inside out, because this world needs us.
Yes.
Needs us real bad. I'm so sorry you gotta work. Listen, brother, if I'm gonna have to try to find a way to get you a bowl. You know how stuff just ain't the same when it ain't fresh? We gotta get you a fresh one. But we're gonna make something work for you.
I'll get you a bowl and we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you after the event is over. Matter of fact, I'll try to buy it closer to the end of the event.
Yeah.
And so you can get it to you. And if it's rocking and rolling, I might be able to sneak away for about 40 minutes to bring you some lunch. So just let me see how it work out. But we're gonna make sure we get you some of his cuisine. My brothers, my sisters, you do not want to miss this time for Brother AK. He has an amazing gift with that smoker and in the kitchen. Come out, support this soul food and self-care. All of my clinicians, all of my chaplains, all of my social workers, all of my mental health specialists, all my pastors.
Yes.
Because we're counselors, we're therapists. Come on out and be a part of what's happening with CJL Counseling Services, Soul Food and Self-Care. It's going to be live. It's going to be lit. Hey, if you're in the south suburbs and looking for lunch, take a break that day. Come have lunch with us. Come have lunch with us. That's what I'm promoting the next 3 days. Come have lunch with us.
Yeah.
On this coming Tuesday, June 30th, 2026 at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 20280 Governor's Highway, Suite 205. We're going to be outside. The smoke, food, the aroma, this is going to be in the air. Pull up.
Absolutely.
Pull up.
So yeah, I just really want us to work on us, right? So I had just kind of diving into this past week, I had the opportunity, guys, to teach at the National Baptist Convention of USA, Christian of Congress Education, right?
What?
Did I say that wrong? Congress of Christian Education. I'm tired, y'all. That's why I'm taking a break, okay? I was supposed to say Auntie gonna rest tomorrow, but
you gotta worship tomorrow.
I gotta worship the Lord. I'm resting tonight. When we get off here, I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going night. See y'all in the morning. But anyway, I had the opportunity to teach, and I took a lot of notes. I took a whole lot of notes, just about a lot that I was seeing as a clinician, seeing people act certain ways, function certain ways. It just showed me how, even though we're holy, we're not healed. Even though we're holy, we're not healed. And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
People think because they love God that they just automatically get healed.
Yeah.
There's a healing for you because you love God automatically.
Yeah.
But you got to tap into that thing.
Yeah.
And being present just kind of showed me that I had the pleasure and to work with kids from literally all over the world: Nebraska, Tennessee, Texas, Mississippi, Ohio,
Louisiana, everywhere.
just
Yeah.
a little bit of everything. And some of the same things that are happening right here in Chicago are happening all over the world.
Yeah.
We make it seem like it's just Chicago, and it absolutely isn't. But what I did see is I saw leaders giving their all. I saw leaders working. I saw leaders pushing. There were some days I was like, all right, gotta keep this eyeball open because we had to be up early. And it made me think, what were people going to be doing on Saturday? They should all be resting.
Yeah.
Every last one of them.
They should be resting.
But I guarantee you they've already started planning for next year.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're a good
guarantee you they
planner,
already in meetings.
if you're a planner,
Yes.
that's good planning.
That's great planning.
Because you shouldn't have to wait 2 months for a
You
post
should not.
meeting.
But you need to rest.
Oh, I agree.
You need to rest. And I know they were already meeting because they're excited. You know, once something ends, you get ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
So kudos to everybody who carried out that task. I know it is not an easy task to house thousands of people from all over the world. Everybody has opinions. Everybody thinks things should be this way and that way and that way and this way. But I hope that you guys take this week to rest.
And we send a shout out to our sister, Tiffany Miller,
Whoop, whoop.
man, who was elevated and promoted while we were in St. Louis. She is the new vice president of YYA.
Yes, she
the
is.
Youth and Young Adult Auxiliary of the National Baptist Convention USA, Inc. We want to say to our sister,
Congratulations.
congratulations, stellar job. Keep up the
Absolutely.
good work. She is a hard worker.
You better be resting today. You better not see
I
this
hope
till tomorrow.
she is resting today. But she's a hard worker. Even on our state level, she does the same thing on the national level. We love her. We appreciate what she's
Absolutely.
doing with the young people in the national.
Very proud to say you're one of our own.
Yeah.
Super proud. But no, it just really made me think about like how we go as people. That was the reference I was getting to.
Yeah.
After you plan your birthday, when your birthday party is over, you like, ooh, what I'm gonna do next year.
Right.
You know, like you just got out of this year. What you mean next year? And it is almost impossible for what you plan today to be better next year. You don't incorporate between today and next year.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want to do is plan an amazing birthday for next year, but die in the journey because you refuse to rest.
Yeah.
Or die get sick in the journey because you refuse to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Get sick in the journey because you're not doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
So it's important that we find a method to get some rest.
Let me ask you this. What are some signs that someone needs self-care? Because somebody might say, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I need it or not. Or I think I'm doing it right. I think I'm doing it wrong. What are signs that someone needs self-care?
So to me, physically, your body aches, pains, headaches, fatigue, dehydration. Your body always tells you if something
Gives
is
you great
not right.
signs. Yeah.
It gives you amazing
Difficulty sleeping.
signs.
Yeah.
Or sleeping too much.
Yeah.
Sleeping too much is either the extreme. Let's say that.
Mhm.
Overeating, not eating.
Not even. Yeah.
Over drinking, not
Not
drinking.
drinking.
Oversleeping, not sleeping.
Yeah.
So the extremes are signs that you probably need some self-rest. For me, irritability.
Yeah.
I get real irritable, and I just like everything just like ticks me when I'm in need of some real rest. Like you could just be like, bless you, and I'd be like, bless you. If you sneeze again, I'm like, like you just get real irritable. For me, sometimes I know I need rest. I can get really silly.
Okay.
Like overbearing silly. Like that's not even funny. Go to bed.
Right.
Like you're sleepy. Go to bed. Sometimes irrational thoughts.
Yeah.
Or irrational spending, irrational doing things that are real irrational. Like, oh girl, I went out and bought a new car yesterday. Like you just said you ain't had no job.
Right.
Why you buy a car?
Yeah.
That's signs for me. Again, for me, mostly everything is irritability in my body. aches, pains, stomach aches, things of that nature.
That's true. And so now we talk about our physical.
Mm-hmm.
Go for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Read a good book.
Yes.
Spend some time in prayer. Listen to uplifting music.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's putting me. I might put some gospel on. I might put some jazz on.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on where I am, and just be in the room with the fan on and my eyes closed,
Yep.
just to shut my brain off for a moment and reset.
Yeah.
Even your body needs a reset.
I like water sounds.
Yeah.
Like the little.
Yeah, I've gone to bed at night with my headphones on,
Mm-hmm.
and they have these things on YouTube where it's 9 hours of nothing but rain and thunderstorm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll put that on my head when I go sleep, and I will be out,
Yeah.
straight out. You have to find ways to reset your body.
Answer me this. For a pastor who is bivocational,
Mhm.
how would you encourage or model implementing self-care?
Setting time aside for yourself. Normally, I don't do anything on Saturday except the show.
Okay.
Um, I don't get up early. I try not to, unless there's a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get up early on Saturday. I do the show. Now, once I'm done with this show today,
Mm-hmm.
I got to go by the bookstore, which is therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nerd. So I'll be at the Christian bookstore when I get off the show today,
Mm-hmm.
picking up a book for one of my ushers that she asked me for.
Okay.
And then, of course, I ain't gonna never buy nobody a book, but I'm not gonna give you something to read.
Mm-hmm.
Reading helps reset me.
Okay.
It helps reset my mind. It helps keep me on a level playing ground. And then after I get through with that, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Now, this might surprise some people. I love company when I eat,
Okay.
but some of the best meals I've had
Solo.
have been by myself.
Yeah.
And I know somebody like, what?
Yeah.
That's weird. It's not.
No.
I've had some of the best conversation by myself. It gives me a chance to think.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me a chance to plan, and it gives me the time to just hear God while I'm sitting there eating by myself.
Yeah.
I can think, because sometimes you go out to eat with somebody, you talking the entire time, you're engaging. But if I'm sitting there by myself, God, what would you have me to say? Well, I'm thinking about a sermon or working on a class I'm teaching or working on something for my business. God, what would you have for me? What would you have for us in this next season?
Mm-hmm.
So as a pastor, I set that time aside on Saturday. Well, Saturday is my day. Preaching. It's food and to the house. Now, when I get home, I might be on the back porch, might be on the front porch, just with my shorts on, flip flops, letting the sun hit me. But I'm chill.
Yeah.
Or I pull up at the lake and sit in the car, put my worship music on a Saturday and just chill.
Yeah.
That's my time to reset myself. I think one of the greatest times I used to have was when I used to have Mondays off.
Okay.
Mondays are like holidays for pastors.
I believe it.
Who are not bivocational or who are bivocational and have Monday off.
Yeah, Mondays off. Yeah.
I would get up and stay in bed all day, at least 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I would get up at that time, come down to the church because that's our food pantry time, engage with the workers at the food pantry, engage with the people in line, and back to whatever else I want to do for that day. That Monday was my day. Pastors, we have to take time for ourselves.
You got to.
We have to take time for ourselves. Don't feel bad because you shut everything off. If you have an assistant, let your assistant know, hey, I'm going to be off the radar. I'm going to be off the radar tomorrow. I'm going to be off the radar on Tuesday. And take my calls. If it's an emergency, hit me up and let me know, but I'm going to be off the radar. You need that time to reset. You owe yourself that time to reset.
I think, too, one thing that leaders in general, supervisors, pastors, apostles, we have to learn to utilize our teams better.
Mhm.
And if that means recreating the team you have,
Yeah.
then recreate it.
Recreate it.
If that means getting rid of, adding more, because a lot of times we say we don't have time for self-care because we like we just have whoever, because we know if we did it. But if you create and train a good team, you should have confidence that what you put in them will come out of them.
Yeah.
And on days that you're saying you can't touch anything,
Hmm.
doesn't mean work isn't being done.
That's it.
Because don't touch Bishop James on Monday. Having those days, and again, as people, we got to understand you always can't get to the head.
Yeah.
But the lady with the issue of blood just wanted the hem of the garment.
That's all she wants.
She
That's
just
all
wanted
she wants.
the tip of the garment.
Just
So maybe you
the
could get
HCM on the HIM.
one of the pieces of the puzzle, someone from the church, and just not the bishop and not the pastor, not the leader, because again, when you pull too much, they're gonna pour because that's their nature.
I agree.
That's their nature.
We got some announcements to jump into. Y'all know how we do it. We promote those businesses and those organizations that support us here on Beyond the Pew. So we're gonna take a quick pause, do our announcements, and we'll be right back to close out. All right? You're here on Beyond the Pew with Bishop Quinn
and Jazzy Mack.
We'll be right back.
Today's conversation has been powerful, and we're not done yet. Before we continue, here are a few announcements from the Beyond the Pew family. Do you remember those lunchroom cookies? That's right, Ooh TT's Cookies, Cookies by Trina. Place your order today. The number is 773-519-3598. It's $8 for a dozen and $30 for a tray. Call and place your orders today. Ain't nothing like down-home chicken salad. Creamy and delicious, made with quality ingredients, perfect for any occasion. Auntie Lettuce chicken salad. You need to get some made the down-home way. $40 for a small pan, $60 for a large. You give her a call, 708-715-2400. It's the CEO herself, our co-host, Jazzy Mack. Want to take some time to work with her? I promise you won't be disappointed. Give her an email. It's jazzy@myjourneymademe.com. She's a speaker, preacher, coach, LSW, author, and podcast host. You're guaranteed to get quality services when working with My Journey Made Me.
Join the New Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church for all of your community service and outreach needs. Monday from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., food pantry, community grocery giveaway. Join the New Mount Calvary Seasoned Saints Ministries Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Arts and crafts, games, potluck and fellowship, health screening, social engagement, and so much more.
Still looking for a place for your kids to attend this summer? Bring them on down to New Mount Calvary, where we have free summer camp programs, June through August, tutoring, field trips, breakfast, and lunches served.
We talk about Beyond the Pew. We need you in the pew. Where? The New Mount Calvary Missionary Baptist Church, Chicago, where we serve God and grow people. Sundays at 11:30 a.m., 1850 West on Marquette Road, where the table of the Lord is spread and the feast of the Lord is going on. Bishop William Q. James, Senior Pastor, Dr. John H. Robinson Jr., Executive Pastor.
Every first and third Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., join us to check in, to reset, refill for the rest of your week. That's with Trinity Outreach as they host The Well Mental Health. Make sure that you register so that we can send you the link. And be sure to follow us at Trinity Outreach Chicago on Facebook. Here's another opportunity for you to be in the pews, and that's to join Holy Trinity Missionary Baptist Church number 2, where the pastor is none other than Pastor Anthony David O'Neill. We hold Sunday morning worships at 11 a.m. and Wednesday Bible class at 6 p.m. We're located at 5416 South Calumet in Chicago, Illinois. We would love to have you join us. Now that has been your announcements. Now let's get back to our conversations here on Beyond the Pew.
announcements and some of the things we got going on. Make sure to govern yourselves appropriately. Is that what y'all say in the Baptist church? Govern yourselves appropriately. No, but also want to make sure you guys knew that I am now accepting clients. So if you are interested in individual counseling, navigational coaching, children and adolescents, and group therapy, you are more than welcome to go to www.axcare.com and sign up for services. CJO does accept almost every type of insurance, from Medicaid on down to personal insurance, and fee for service as well. So if you're ready to get back in order, get your life back to a better place, then please let's get therapy started. Maybe I'm not the therapist for you. Maybe you're looking for a male therapist, because guess what, our other host is also jumping into some Christian counseling as well. So he's doing individual men mental health, children and adolescent, and group therapy as well. So please, you can select either of us to go forth and get some services started for you. In addition to that, as you guys know, My Journey Made Me does host groups. So if you are looking to host a group at your church and you want to bring mental health, myself and Bishop Q are welcome and open to negotiating, what works best for you, working with your budget to get some services in your church. So you can't say you ain't got the resources anymore. No longer can we use that as an excuse for not knowing what to do, when we do, how we do, and what we do, because we are bringing them to you, and we are going beyond the pew.
That's right.
And again, don't forget Tuesday for your lunch break in the south suburbs. Pull up. We will be outside with self-care, soul food and self-care. Chef AK will be the host chef. He will have a smoker out. And let me tell y'all, that smoker is bad, okay? It's got flat top, got a couple smoker options. I think you got a deep fryer on it.
I think I'm going to fast Monday.
Just so you can eat a lot on Tuesday? Yeah, I ain't fasted Monday, but I'm still eating.
Balance it out.
You got, okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pull up if you are in the south suburbs, and we probably need to shoot some email blasts out to the surrounding businesses over there, so they can just come and have lunch with us as a moment of self-care, and just kind of know that CJL is in the neighborhood now. But y'all, come on, what's the hospital right there?
Franciscan.
Y'all, come on. You got somebody got to rush to the hospital, get them in there with a doctor, and you come on get you a meal, because you're going to need something to calm your spirit while you wait to find out what may be wrong with your loved one or whatever is going on. Nurses, doctors, lab techs, janitors. Y'all come on around there. Y'all get y'all something to eat on Tuesday from 11 to 3. Pull up.
Soul food and self-care. All of my friends who are clinicians, who are counselors, who are therapists, who are social workers, who are pastors and leaders. Self-care, I need you to pull up. Come check out Chef AK. We're going to show you the facility where we serve at CJL Counseling Services. The building will be open. Our proprietor will be there, Elaine Smith, who is LCPC. We are just excited about what God is going to do on that day. Come and support us, y'all. CJL Counseling Services, Chef AK Cuisine. You are going to do yourself a disservice if you are not in Olympia Fields on Tuesday.
Absolutely. And then listen, y'all, I guess my take home, let's give them my take home. Because our time is nearing. So my take home for you guys today is realizing that after the pew, meaning after you done cried and snotted and rolled around and spoke in tongues, if you get up and you still refuse to take care of you went down in vain.
Yeah.
So find you some type of routine this week that you can implement. And after you continue to practice this routine, that routine will become a habit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you create self-care. Yeah. Whether it's morning, midday, or evening, It's up to you. You got to do what works best for you.
Yeah.
But implement that this week, and then check back in and let me know if it worked.
And ask yourself this. That's the new move. That's the new movement. What do you do beyond the pew?
What do you do beyond the pew?
Yeah, what do you do beyond the pew? And we're not talking about being an elk, being a part of a D9 organization, Eastern Star Mason. We're not talking about that. What do you do beyond serving at your local church?
And you know what? We'll get into that in a couple weeks because I know as we get ready to go into July, this year is just flying by. We're going to be talking about the village and how the village matters beyond the pew.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in coming on to talk about the village you offer or the village that you're a part of, please comment. Send us an inbox. We are looking for a few more guests for July.
Mm-hmm.
But I was asking people that question, and
They bombed it.
they wasn't really connecting what I was asking them. A lot of people talked about the outreach services that they do, which is beyond the pew. So the local food pantries and the giving away of the clothes and the vacation Bible schools, those are beyond the pew. But I mean, like when you in the grocery store, what are you doing?
Yeah.
When you at the lake, when you at the cigar bar, when you at the restaurant, when you're at these places, can people tell that you are a servant of the Most High?
And let me tell you something, for all my deep folks, we're gonna pull up at a cigar lounge soon.
We outside.
We outside. So
We outside.
if you heavy and deep, you might want to miss. But we're gonna pull up outside, and we want to see every spectrum of life.
We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Because
What do
it's
you
time.
do beyond the pew?
What are we doing beyond
It's
the
time. Tap into it. If you don't know what it is, we can help you find it.
So yeah, as y'all go along this week, we'll probably let's shoot out a post later this week. What do you do beyond the pew? So make sure that you chime in. Maybe we get a raffle going on. You think we
Whoever
can get a
has the
raffle?
best response will have something for you.
Yeah. So what do you do beyond the pew? And we ain't looking for no deep Holy Ghost tongue filled answer. We're looking for simplicity.
Yeah.
This world needs simplicity because it's the beyond the pew moments that's gonna get them in the pew.
Oh my.
And that's just the reality. So again, as you guys go out, as we head up out of here, make sure this week you create a routine. That's thing one. You're creating a routine. Thing two, if you're in the south suburbs, Tuesday you pulling up. And then thing three, you're going to figure out what you do beyond the pew. And if you don't know, you're gonna be with us every Saturday until you figure it out.
Come on. We outside all summer, y'all.
Till we figure it
Summer
out.
soul sessions.
Summer soul session.
Hey, this is what we're doing right here. We in June, we want to thank those fathers who were on with us
Absolutely.
for Summer Soul Sessions. We thank y'all so much. We did fathers on the front line.
Mhm.
So we thank those who were with us. Appreciate them. So hey, we outside. We outside.
So thank y'all for tuning in today. Y'all got y'all assignment. Y'all been charged. Y'all know what this is. This is Beyond the Pew with
Bishop Quinn, I forgot my
you
name.
don't know his name, Lord Jesus, and Jazzy Mac. Well, we have a place to reset with real talk.
Real life.
He needs some
I'm trying to engineer too.
He needs some self-care. I can't even talk. Look, a place to reset with real talk, real life, and real faith here on Beyond the Pew. We will catch y'all next week. We love y'all. Y'all get some rest. As you can tell, we tired. We gonna get some rest. But y'all show up and show out this week. Y'all have a good week. Y'all be blessed.
We'll talk to you soon, please.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, an iNetworks communication station.